Well, I just wanted to take a moment because it has been 8 months now that we've been on the road. It was last June that the Air Force released me from active duty service as a military doctor for 1 year to do what we wanted, and that is when we set out on this crazy adventure together with our 4 kids in an RV across America. Selah at the time was 12 and decided to start this YouTube channel as a way to share our journey with our friends. And since then, we've all kind of kept this up, not just for that, but also because we wanted to really just document it for ourselves as well. When this all started becoming a plan and an idea, Luke and I had so much more for this that we wanted than just a fun vacation for a year with our kids. And I am dorky enough that I wrote it down, so I will read it to you. It was to create deep family bonds through a common adventure, which will include adversity and triumphs and once-in-a-lifetime memories together. So we are now 8 months in. We have a few months still to go, and we're working our way across the eastern United States, but we are all really feeling this kind of wind down. The East is a lot more tame than the West, and especially up in Alaska as well. And as things are kind of wrapping up, if you all have any questions that you think you might like to have us answer, I'm thinking about putting together kind of an end of year eventually, like Q&A and how things went. So feel free to leave those questions in the comment. Like I said, we still have a few months to go. So subscribe if you want to follow along with us on these last few months. And Nico and Tessa especially always appreciate a like, so feel free to leave a thumbs up below as well. And now on to the Everglades.
After spending 3 weeks in Key West, we headed up to the Shark Valley area of Everglades National Park. We took a tram tour and learned a lot of interesting facts while counting alligators.
Oh my goodness.
I love when they're just hanging out like that. They're adorable.
It's right there.
My friends on board, children, if you want to play a game, you want to count the alligators that we see throughout this whole tour and let me know how many you find at the end.
In 1947, the Everglades was the first national park to be protected for the purpose of preserving the animal life and not the land itself. It has an incredibly delicate ecosystem that's very unique. So unique that it is the only place on Earth that crocodiles and alligators coexist. And we got to see both of them, which was pretty cool.
We learned that contrary to popular belief, the Everglades is not a swamp with stagnant water, but instead is a giant river draining from north to south. Unfortunately, because it drains so much farmed land, it has a high concentration of pesticides and chemical fertilizers. So much so that although fishing is allowed in the area, it's advised that people do not consume more than 1 fish per month from the region.
Another interesting but unfortunate way that this ecosystem has been affected is by the release of unwanted pet Burmese pythons. Although these snakes are endangered in their own native land, in the Everglades, these unwanted pets have thrived and are now considered an invasive species. They've completely killed off marsh rabbits and foxes, and have even been known to go after crocs and alligators. Over the years, we learned that there had been a number of programs created to try and cut down on the population, including annual contests that are open to the public for the most snakes killed, a trained dog program even, which did not go well. I'm not sure what they were thinking would happen to those poor dogs. And now they have hired contractors to try to maintain a limited population. Go, 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 go.
The next day, we went on an airboat tour through a mangrove area in the Everglades. And as we were going through, the driver kept on taking really sharp turns and going really fast, and it was super fun.
Hopefully there's some
Deep here.
Yeah.
It is deeper than I thought it would be. A lot deeper than you thought, huh?
Oh, there's something.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though, isn't it?
But the fish is not supposed to get trapped. The crab.
Nah, not the fish, but.
The airboat tour was nuts. Through the ride, we got to see an animal sanctuary and got to hold alligators.
Oh my goodness.
It feels so wiggly. It feels like jelly.
Or-
Oh, yeah.
Need more wiggly Woo! All right, let's Tessa. We'll work our way down.
Okay, so I have to find what I would like more for my friends. Oh, it's heavy!
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow! Look. One of the bonuses of getting to visit this part of Florida was seeing me and Luke's friend from childhood and her family here. We had been friends since we were kids and even did a mission trip to El Salvador together. And it was just so nice to get to see our own kids now playing together while we hung out and watched the Super Bowl. We are parked on the side of the road. We're headed to Miami and there is a huge traffic jam due to some crash that had completely blocked the only road through the Everglades. So my boys took advantage of the time to go fishing and Luca caught a fish. Woo! All right, we got a big day today. We're going into Miami, but first we got milkshakes at Robert is here. His famous guanabana flavor, which is a sour salt. We got a cocoa. Luca is gonna make homemade chocolate.
And we got sugar cane.
Smoothie and an ugly fruit.
And my honey fix.
And
Last rib. This belongs to a sea turtle.
Oh,
Your ribs.
wait, is that the shell?
It
Like
is.
the inside of the
No,
shell?
no, this is the shell.
Oh, that's their rib. Wait, and that's, why is that?
Look under that shell at the left. Look at the big shell.
can we lift it up?
Oh, I thought.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Is this wood? It looks like wood right there. It has no eyeballs on that side. It must have been wrecked. It has an eyeball on this side. There's the shell.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And a manatee skull is this. We have some fun facts for you.
Lionfish are venomous, and people who would buy them at pets at the pet store decided that they were too big or they just didn't want them anymore and decided, oh, let me just release my pets into the ocean. And soon after, they started to breed, and then there were just way too many, and now they're an invasive species and are eating a lot of other fish. So people are trying to cut down how many they are and just keep it under control by killing the ones that they see.
The Keys used to be a coral reef, but when the water level went down, the coral dried up and became an inhabitable land that mangrove wood could grow in. This is a mangrove seedling. We're in Biscayne National Park. And did you know that lizards can, if they are attacked by surprise, they will lose their tail? And also, they can go their entire life without drinking water if they're a Pacific species.
Also, lizards are related to iguanas, which are invasive species. Only the green ones in Florida.
And the final fact is, Biscayne National Park is the largest marine national park.
Our last stop of the day is at the Haulover Inlet in Miami, where Luke and Selah like to watch this YouTuber make fun of boats as they try and traverse this inlet.
Oh, he just stuffed the bow. He just stuffed the bow.
Hopefully we'll get some good waves. Nico and Tessa are enjoying the water, and I'm just enjoying the nice weather.
We saw this boat on the road. We saw this boat on the road on the way here.